Rico with Greg Olson. We are ready for one final tune-up before the regular season begins. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action here with Chuck. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that.
To throw is Chuck. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. Operating out of the gun, this is Chuck. Escaping to his left. He runs with it.
And he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Pushed out to his left. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And pick up the first down.
Here's Kamara. And not much there. 57-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick.
Only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field.
Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is...
And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Saints. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst,
after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point?
Turbulent, up and down. There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season?
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's in! Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan.
Drive 3. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The time he did allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He looking to throw. Here is Chuck. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. Oh, that is terrific. A first down throw for Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. One coming up. A run with Dobbins. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Here's a just... Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. We'll go play action with Nix. The Saints have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
Knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And he'll be very... Here's Miller. And he will get into the end zone. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown.
All of a sudden, you're trailing by double digits in the second half, you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll give it to Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing.
And more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throw it. Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Down the left sideline. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback.
Goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8. They'll run with Miller. Past midfield to the 45. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Hendry Miller, touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone to do as they come up for 1st and 10. That's caught by Harvey. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Now Nix going to look to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll take this down. Here's Dobbins. And they bring him down.
In passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he is out of bounds. Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
The pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision.
Open man, he's got it for the touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, touchdown Denver.
In this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
To throw is Nix. That's caught right side, it's Franklin.
Underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it.
Throwing is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Back to throw is Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. A gain there of 16 yards.
At your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he takes it down to the 50.
Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
And he will get into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. They'll run with the former Golden Dome, Audric Estime. And he is stopped in his tracks. Here's 2nd and 13. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to mark him down. They go play action with Wilson. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll run with Estime. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Estime. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Throw left side, taken in by Pope. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. Throw to the sideline. A run once more, that's Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On the give, this is Harvey. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening.
It accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock? When you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And this one, right down the middle. We'll start the drive with Miller. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground.
You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Working free downfield, that's Hope. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. The quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to...
Second down. They'll drop to throw. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away.
Quite in hand yet. Still all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But one first down, and he'll take this one in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. Throwing is Stidham. That one's hauled in the side by... Here's Stidham. Oh, a loose football. But somehow it comes right. And I think a Bronco player will... Stidham to throw.
The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Stidham to the air once more. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. They'll do it. So this one, a win for the Saints. They finish off the preseason unbeaten.